Hey guys, Dustin here. I wanted to release a quick video after the awesome response that we got last week from everyone throughout the city wanting to continue with their health and fitness journey through these days that we're faced with. The intention of this video is to take you through all 5 days of the programming that will be in your email. Also, please do, while it's on my mind, please do check out the nutrition attachment that I had as well. Feel free to reach out to me with any questions or concerns. But we'll start with day one. So come on over. Day one's workout. We have 5 rounds for time, 60 double unders, 40 reverse lunges, and 20 burpees. Intermediate, we knock off a round, so you're going to do 4 rounds for time. And instead of the double under, I'll show you that in a second, you're going to do 150 single jumps with the jump rope. Again, 40 reverse lunge, 20 burpees. Beginner is 3 rounds of 60 pencil jumps, so we're not dealing with the jump rope, 20 reverse lunge, and 10 burpees. So as we back up, if you have a jump rope, the double under is going to be 2 passes for every jump. So it's going to look like this. If you don't have double unders and you opt for the intermediate version, you're going to do just single unders, single jumps, but you're upping the reps to 150. If you don't have a jump rope and you consider yourself still a beginner, that's totally fine. You're going to do 60 pencil jumps with a side tap. So this works on getting the momentum and the pacing down that's necessary in the jump. So you're going to be here, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all the way to 60. Now the reverse lunge, after you finish your jump rope or your jumps, you're going to go into reverse lunges. So you're going to step backwards, placing a knee softly on the ground, and then you're going to stand up to full extension. That's going to be 1, go back down, 2, notice I'm alternating legs. When I go down, I want to ensure that my front knee is at a 90-degree angle, stacked directly over my heel. So I'm not forward here, and I'm not way back. Good 90-degree angle on the back knee as well as the front, standing up to full extension. Finally, the burpee starts in a standing position. You're going to go down to the bottom of the push-up. You're basically laying on the ground, and from here you're going to jump up, get full extension, stand nice and tall, and clap overhead. That'll be 1 rep, 2, and so on. You don't have to jump down. Again, if you're a beginner athlete and you feel more comfortable stepping back, laying down, stepping up, and clapping overhead, that's totally fine. As we move to day 2, day 2 calls for a rep scheme of 50, 40, 30, 20, 10 of 2 different movements we're alternating between. We have mountain climbers and we have sit-ups. So you're going to do 50 mountain climbers, then 50 sit-ups, 40 mountain climbers, 40 sit-ups, and so on until you finish with 10 and 10. Intermediate, we're just knocking off some reps. So instead of 150 reps collectively of each movement, you're going to do 105 reps. Same movements. Same movements for the beginner. We're just cutting the rep scheme in half from the advanced option. So you're going to be doing 75 rather than 150. The mountain climber starts in a plank position. You're going to bring your knee all the way up to your elbow, and that would be 1 rep, and then you're going to alternate 2, 3, 4, and so on until you get to 50 or whichever version you're doing. If you want to bring this up a notch, then left plus right side equals 1 rep. So you'll actually end up doing twice the amount. But what's prescribed for this workout is left is 1, right is 1, and so on. The sit-up. I'm going to use what's called an ab mat. You don't need one of these. You can roll up a jacket or a sweatshirt. But what the ab mat does is it fills the natural void in your lower back, allowing you to isolate the abdominals. So you're going to go all the way down. You're going to touch the floor overhead. You're going to use your arms for momentum and sit all the way up until your shoulders pass the vertical line of your hips. A good rule of thumb is touch the toes. That would be 1, 2, and so on. Again, you don't need to use anything. I suggest you try both versions. You can take the object out from your lower back and do these the same, standard. What this does is your hip flexors just get added into the movement and they take over rather than just isolating your abdominals. Day 3, we have a 3-round workout. Day 3 is going to be an 800-meter run, 30 dumbbell snatches, alternating each arm, and 20 goblet squats. Intermediate, we're just cutting down a little bit of distance on the run. We're taking weight down. I think prescribed up here was 50-pound dumbbell for men, 35 for women. We're just going to take the weight down a little bit, but still the same reps. And still the same reps on the goblet squat, again, just with a lighter weight. And then the beginner is a 400-meter jog, so we're cutting that run distance in half. Rather than doing external load with weight, you're going to do 30 jumping jacks. Everyone knows what a jumping jack is. And then you're going to finish the round with 15 air squats. So all of these 3 movements are 1 round. You're going to repeat that for a total of 3 rounds. If you can't run for some reason, jump on a piece of cardio equipment. This run right here, the first round, should take you about 3 to 3.5 minutes. So you could opt to jump on a piece of cardio equipment and go for about that amount of time. When you come back in from your run, you have dumbbell snatches. So these are alternating. You're going to have a single dumbbell, and you start with the dumbbell between your feet. Grab the dumbbell, and you bring it directly overhead to a fully locked out position at your hips, knees, and your elbow. As you come down, you can transition in midair, and then go to the other one for your second rep, or you can set it down, alternate, and go up. Now that we're using external load, very important that when you pick up this weight, your back stays nice and flat here. You're not rounded, pulling with all of your back. You're using all the muscles together. So you're here, up, alternate, down, up. For a total of 30, 15 on each side. Then the goblet squat. Whatever you use here for the snatch, you can use that same object for the goblet squat. In this case, it's a dumbbell. So I'm here. Squatting back with my heels in contact with the ground the entire time, standing up to full extension. I can hold this whatever way up in front is most comfortable. Some of you may be doing these workouts at home and you don't have this equipment. You can get really creative. You can load up a backpack with water bottles, whatever you have to add a little bit of weight, something you're comfortable with. You could throw this backpack on to the front, hold it here, and do your squats this way. Remember, when we're squatting, we have a flat back and we're keeping our weight back in our heels to protect our knees. Day 4 is a rest day. Rest days are very important. There's 2 different kinds of rest days. There's full rest, where you don't work out, you don't go into the gym, you don't do much of anything active. You allow your body to recover. And then there's active recovery. That might look like doing some yoga, stretching, going on a light walk or a hike, getting some body work done. The big thing is rest days are necessary to maximize recovery and intensity. It's with the intention that after your rest day, you're rejuvenated and you're ready to come back the following day and hit your workout hard with full intensity. Choose rest days before they choose you. Okay? There's diminishing returns on prioritizing volume over intensity. That often leads to fatigue, injury, and then your intensity goes down, not giving you the results that you would have if you layer in these rest days. Finally, guys, day 5, we have a rep scheme of 21, 15, 9 reps of 2 different movements. Thrusters and burpees over the bar. So you're gonna do 21 reps thrusters, 21 reps burpees over the bar, 15 thrusters, 15 burpees over the bar, 9 and 9. With intermediate, we're doing the same movements, we're just bringing the weight down a little bit. And then with beginner, we're cutting down the reps to 15, 12, and 9, and we're taking away the weight, the external load, to air squats, and then we're just doing burpees, jumping over an object. The thruster with the barbell is going to look like this. It's the combination of a squat to an overhead press. Again, for 21 reps. And then you're going to move to the burpee over the barbell. So ideally this bar will be elevated off the ground with a little bit of weights on it. You're going to do your burpee parallel to the bar. Stand up with both feet. Jump over for 1 rep. 2 reps, and so on. If you don't have a barbell, you might have dumbbells. You can do the thruster with dumbbells. Or 1. And then you can do your burpee. Jump over your dumbbell, or you can get really creative. What I have here is a bag of Traeger pellets. I can hold it here, squat, press overhead. Set it down. 1 rep, and so on. Again, guys, I'm really excited about this week's workouts. Please feel free to reach out to me with any questions or concerns, and we'll attack this. I'm excited to see how big this can go.